Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Megan Hathaway clue, Nicole throws Theresa out, Harris goodbye to Ava. Days of Our Lives reveals that Harris Michaels will deliver some news to Ava Vitale that doesn't leave her with stopgap for their future together. Ava formerly knows their relationship is on shaky ground since she went guileful with Clyde Weston in Montana. Harris will suggest if they going to make this work, it'll take time to attack their trust issues. Unfortunately, time is an commodity they've since Harris will advertise that he's pursuing a lead on Megan Hathaway's position. Harris will plan to chase after Megan, so Ava will feel like he's abandoning her and will suppose they should accept it's over. Still, they say Ava and Harris will hit the wastes one last time before he goes. It'll bring an occasion for a poignant farewell as Steve Burton exits the part of Harris Michaels. At the DiMera manse, DOOL suckers can anticipate EJ DiMera to make an admission to Nicole DiMera. There might be a close call where Nicole gets too suspicious of what EJ's cashing, so this could be a accessible way for him to unmask commodity other than Jude DiMera aka Jude Brady's maternity. Whatever the case, EJ will come clean about spotting Nicole when she kissed Eric Brady while enraptured. Nicole may scramble to explain, but EJ will presumably contend nothing matters except having Jude back in their lives. At the Salem Inn, they say Tate Black and Holly Jonas will both get an earful for bailing on Hop to spend time alone. After Theresa Donovan and Brady Black rip into the teens over their interdicted love saga, Theresa will take Holly home and start pointing fritters. Once Theresa reveals that she caught Holly and Tate together in a hostel room, she'll contend Nicole's to condemn, presumably for lifting her Hop ban and being a bad part model in general. Nicole will fly into a rage and make it clear that Theresa had better leave before she has her thrown out. EJ may eventually be forced to adjudicate her and help this crying match from getting a physical battle. Our day's prognostications point to Nicole resting Holly indefinitely. Formerly Theresa leaves, so that LL bring further mama-son drama. Days of Our Lives say Tate will be in big trouble following the Hop night failure as well. Nicole vs. Theresa, Gabi's reunion, Chanel's exigency, Leo vs. Diana. Days of Our Lives reveal an exercise clip has been released for the. It shows Theresa Donovan and Nicole Walker, DiMera, facing off. Stefan DiMera visits Gabby Hernandez, DiMera in captivity. Chanel Dupree DiMera has an intimidating gestation exigency that lands her in the sanitarium. Plus, Diana Cooper drops a stunner on Leo Stark. Days of Our Lives Nicole Walker, DiMera vs. Theresa Donovan. DOOL reveal that Theresa and Brady Black bust Tate Black and Holly Jonas. As Brady opens the door at the Salem Inn, Theresa points her cutlet and yells, AHA. Of course, the teens aren't exactly doing anything wrong. When the door opens, Holly and Tate are kissing while slow dancing. This isn't what Theresa will tell Nicole, however. The exercise clip shows Theresa dragging Holly home. Theresa tells Nicole and EJ DiMera that she busted Holly hooking up in a hostel room. Also, Theresa tells Nicole that this is all her fault. That leads to Nicole taking a many way toward Theresa, so watch out. DOOL Diana Cooper stunner. During the week of June 25th, Leo visits Diana in captivity. Leo starts to read Diana everything that traumatized him as a child. Still, Diana refuses to take any responsibility. Diana won't indeed admit Leo's pain. That's when Diana spews that it's not her fault Leo turned out that way. It sounds like a lineage stunner. Days of Our Lives Gabby Hernandez, DiMera's return. Days of Our Lives reveal that Stefan goes to the captivity to see Gabby. Stefan promises Gabby that she'll be a free woman soon. Also, the two kiss. Away in the exercise clip, Stefan demands EJ get Gabby out of captivity now. DOOL, the exercise clip also shows Chanel standing happily 1 nanosecond, also doubling over in pain the coming nanosecond. These aren't simple cramps, moreover. Chanel looks like she's being torn piecemeal. Johnny DiMera is seen contending through the sanitarium with Chanel screaming in a wheelchair. Paulina Price and Dr. Mark Green aren't far before. Also, Chanel is in a sanitarium bed and screams that she's spooked. Outside the sanitarium room, Abe Carver, James Reynolds, asks about the baby. Paulina Price, Jackie Harry, doesn't say anything, but the look on her face implies it's not good news. Megan Hathaway's cryptic indication had set the entire city of Salem on edge. The indication, a putatively inoffensive item left before, suggested at secrets buried deep within the Hathaway heritage, kindling a hot hunt for answers. This development came at a time when the interpersonal dynamics among the city's residers were formally strained to their breaking point. Nicole, who had lately discovered unsettling trueness about Megan, set up herself at odds with Theresa, leading to a battle that would escalate beyond anyone's prospects. Meanwhile, Harris prepared for his poignant farewell to Ava, marking the end of a tumultuous chapter in their integrated lives. The air in Nicole's living room was thick with pressure as she stood, arms crossed, glaring at Theresa. "You need to leave, Theresa," Nicole's voice was cold and unyielding. "I cannot have you then presently." Theresa's eyes widened in shock and defiance. "You cannot just throw me out, Nicole. We family." But Nicole's resoluteness was firm. She had uncovered too much, and the presence of Theresa, with her constant designing and manipulations, was a trouble she could no longer tolerate. The recent disclosure about Megan's indication had shaken Nicole to her core, and she demanded to concentrate on decoding its counter-accusations without the distraction of Theresa's drama. Theresa's departure was anything but quiet. She stormed out, her parting words echoing with resentment and hurt. "You'll remorse this, Nicole. You need me further than you suppose." But Nicole was perplexed. She had made her decision, and now her focus shifted back to the cryptic indication left by Megan. The indication had been a simple yet enigmatic object, an antique charm, engraved with symbols that sounded to hold the key to a retired verity. Nicole knew she demanded to unravel this riddle, and presto. The charm was tied to a dark chapter in the Hathaway family history, one that Megan had suggested at before her exposure. While Nicole grappled with the riddle of the charm, another poignant scene was unfolding across city. Harris stood at the edge of Ava's driveway, his heart heavy with the weight of their impending farewell. They had been through so important together trials that tested their strength and love, moments of joy and despair. Ava approached, her eyes misty with unshed gashes. "I can't believe you leaving," she rumored, her voice breaking. Harris took her hands in his aspect unwavering. "I've to, Ava. This is commodity I need to do for myself. But I promise, this isn't the end for us." Their farewell was a bittersweet capstone of participated recollections and implied pledges. As they embraced, Harris felt a stitch of remorse and craving. He'd always been Ava's gemstone, her protection. Leaving her before was one of the hardest opinions he'd ever made. But he knew that he demanded to embark on this trip to find himself, to understand his place in the world outside of their relationship. Ava, ever the flexible one, jounced through her gashes, understanding his need for this hunt. "Just promise me you'll come back," she contended vocally. Harris jounced, his voice thick with emotion. "I will. I promise." Back at Nicole's place, she pored over the charm, trying to decrypt the symbols etched into its face. The symbols were unlike anything she had seen ahead, a blend of ancient poems and cryptic markings that suggested at a retired language. She enlisted the help of an original analyst, hoping to uncover the charm's secrets. Days turned into nights as they worked lifelessly, making together suggestions from fine books and old family records. The analyst, a wizened old man named Edgar, was intrigued by the challenge. "This charm," he mused, "it holds the key to a secret that could change everything we know about the Hathaways."